Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mario Sunshine, a brand new series once again. 2002. Cool, man, this is a very old game. Cool, so we're going to start a new game here. This was ages ago I played this, but it was a very long time ago. And I'm going to play through one of my favourite games of all time. This is definitely one of my favourite games. Definitely up the top with... I'd say my two favourite Mario games are either Mario Galaxy or Mario Sunshine. I do like Mario 64, don't get me wrong. I think them three games are my top by far. But I think this one does take the title in my eyes. So let's start straight up for it. So basically the story of this is Mario, Peach and the gang all come into this place for a nice holiday. Comes down to an emergency landing, or emergency break, shall I say. And we've got Toadsworth in this one as well. That's some good breaking as well.
What happened?
I should probably show you guys the actual introduction to this, really, shouldn't I? To be fair, I probably could, actually. Hold on a minute. Let me just do this again here. Let me start this again. Yeah, start this again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another series. Let me introduce you to Super Mario Sunshine. Mr. Toadworth is back. If you guys aren't familiar who Toadsworth is, that is Toadsworth. So we've got Peach and the gang heading on holiday for a nice vacation to old Delfino.
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland.
New characters as well. You might recognize these people.
A spectacular amusement park and succulent seafood. All this and more await you on
Oh,
Isle
Mario is obviously obsessed with food.
refresh your body and spirit.
Another new character. But we'll get more into that in the future. Mario's dreaming about food. Peach is concerned about the Mario, and Toadsworth just wants to relax. Poor retired man. And that is just a little introduction there. Just nice little introduction to the game just before the main part here, which we were getting to here. So the island's in the shape of a dolphin as well, if you don't actually notice. So, let me introduce you to Super Mario Sunshine. Now, this game was originally on the GameCube. If you guys are familiar with that, the Nintendo GameCube in 2002. So, we're going to jump straight into this. This is one of my personal favourite games. Out of all of the Mario franchise games, this is probably definitely... It's very close between this one and Mario Galaxy, which are my top two. I don't know, this one just hit me in a different spot out of all of the games. And I will say this probably does take number one for me. So we've got Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, and then maybe Mario 64 as my top three. Absolute fantastic games. If you guys have not played this, please join along for the adventure. And I highly recommend to try this game out yourself. But apart from that, let's jump straight into it. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this series just as much as I am. So we have had a little save here, but this was a while ago. But we're going to jump into a brand new playthrough here. So carrying on from the storyline right now. Enough daydreaming. Come to a sudden halt of goo. Random goop on the floor. Or on the runway, should we say.
What happened?
Mamma mia. Soundtrack as well is absolutely fantastic in this game.
What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving.
Different coloured toads as well. Another new character. So if you guys are familiar with who this is, you'll know who it is. But I'll get a little bit more into the future and I will explain. I don't want to give it away to you guys too early that haven't played this game before. Well, I've obviously got a shadow form of Mario at the minute. That we're not... Yeah, very strange.
Master Mario, if you would, cross over
Master
that
Mario.
sword and find some assistance.
Okay, so our first job. Mario, be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. So, I'm not going to lie, but for a 2002 game, guys, you do have to appreciate how good everything about this game is. The shadows, the detail, and the water. The water was probably the most impressive thing in this game. You got to remember, this was 2002, and to take in consideration of how old this game is, 1997 GoldenEye 64 came out, and you saw a gameplay of that on my channel. If you guys haven't seen it, please do check it out. Comparing that to this within, what, 5 years, it is absolutely amazing. I think the graphics of this game are good. Like, you can even see, like, ripples of heat. You know, it's amazing. Like, you can see other areas of the map, fish, you know, it's absolutely fantastic. So, you know, we've got our little triple jump. This is another 3D platforming game. Oh, let's talk to these toads, see what they got. That goop looks dangerous. I wouldn't touch it, Mario. If you get some on you, get in that... Oh, if you get some on you, get into the water or do a spin jump. Okay. Quickly move the L stick in circles and jump. So it's basically telling you can spin jump. And if you get covered in goo, you can basically wash it off. That's basically what it's telling you. We came all this way, and now look, everything is spoiled. Oh, this is the worst, Mario. Please go and get some help. Oh, we won't go for every single one of them because they're just general dialogues. So, you might recognise these people. What are you waiting for? Do something. This gooey paint of yours has completely covered my friend. So, these are Pinocchos, I think they've got. I can't remember their names 100%. But you might see these characters in the Mario franchise in other games. So, we're just wandering around here and all of a sudden we come across this mechanical device.
Power up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. I am
Mario.
a flash liquidizer auto-dowsing device.
Flood.
To be of assistance.
Here we go.
Proceeding with user instruction.
Oh yeah, introduction of how to use them.
Button to shoot water from my tank. If you press the button, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the button. Instructions complete. Proceed.
There we go. So just a little explanation there. We do not want to hear that again because we understood. So 100%. So we've basically just found Flood, which is going to be very much good assistance in this game. So just a little bit about the mechanics. Obviously, you can spin jump, you can wall jump, you can do backwards jumps. You can't do long jumps, but basically we've got a new mechanic now then. So we've got Flood, so we can obviously shoot stuff. We can also wipe off graffiti off of walls, which obviously is just showing you here. You can obviously take these out, get coins, and you also get different modes, or different nozzles, should I say. So the first one we have here is obviously just shooting. You can shoot in all different directions, all that sort of stuff. The other one is this one. So this one allows you to hover. Actually allows you to hover for a short time, and it gives you a bit of height as well. It doesn't last too long, but it's enough for what we'll need. So obviously you can imagine where this will come in handy from. But yeah, it's amazing. It gives you such a different diverse of, like, you know, everything. Like, it's just so many different cool mechanics you can have with this thing. So just start off with here. We're just going to be shooting this big blodge in the middle here. And behold, a goop monster appears out of nowhere. No idea why it's a goop monster, but there is. So very simple. Wait for his mouth to open and just shoot it inside. Very easy, simple to do. And you'll see these enemies, they will get tougher the more we do fight, which obviously we will see in the future. Yeah, but the different game mechanics that Flood allows you to do in this game is pretty cool. You know, you do unlock different heads, you know, which obviously we'll get into in a minute. But some good ideas. Yeah, it's really good ideas. Something definitely unique to this game alone. So, obviously, when you save people here, you can give them a quick little wash off, and then they'll be all happy about it. So, obviously, then you can go and talk to them. Ah, bleed! Whoa, I really thought I was a goner. Hey, hang on. It's you. The whole mess is your fault. Oh, the whole mess is our fault. And we get shine sprites. So, we're going back to our classic collecting shines, or stars, should we say. And that's our first shine sprite. Save and continue. I just love the whole cartoon aspect as well. Very cartoony. I love it. It's how Mario should be.
Is it some sort of pump?
I am Flood. Glad to meet you.
I am Flood. Oh, the big men are coming. Oh no! Mario's been chucked in jail! Oh dear.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home and, yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness.
Oh yeah, not much sunlight, is there?
Have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame.
Graffiti.
Hold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions.
You might recognize this character once again.
Party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island.
Poor Mario.
While Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
Yeah, these people have they have no mercy. Yeah.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine Sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the Shine Sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Yeah, poor old Mario getting chucked in jail. Yeah. It's a fraud. Someone's frauding him.
Can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember,
Very serious music here.
you pal, we'll know if you start slacking off.
So yeah, that is the introduction to the game, to be honest. And yeah, our first job here is to get rid of another one of these monsters again. So obviously, as you guys can sort of gather, there is a perpetrator who's causing all this yuckiness to this island, and obviously he's identical to what Mario looks like. So obviously we're the ones. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mario. Okay, you're okay after all. I just knew you would be. So yeah, we're obviously being prosecuted, even though it's not our fault. We're obviously being set up here. And why is the sky so dark, huh? It's not sun-drenched. This is hardly my idea of a relaxing vacation, Mario. I just want to go home right now. Yeah, poor old Mario and Peach, they've all come here for a vacation. And the first thing that happens is Mario gets chucked straight into jail. Poor old boy. But yes, let's see what we can do here. See if we can resolve this situation a bit. So once again, we've got another one of these guys, but we are going to start seeing these little enemies. These are like little Goombas, should we say. But they will spread the muck around, so do watch out for them. But basically, they only spawn where the goo is. So if you manage to wipe the goo around you, you won't get any that spawn near you. But you can get rid of them, because they are a bit of a pain sometimes. Once again, just wait for him to open his mouth. And then just shoot him. Nice and easy, not too hard to deal with. It's obviously warming you up to the mechanics of how to use Flood, pretty much. And then he's pretty much done for. So, let me introduce you to a new character, ladies and gentlemen. So, that shadow guy we saw before is Shadow Mario. You might have heard of this guy before. Now, this is the person that set us up. Right, so he's obviously trying to kidnap Princess Peach here, so let's go. So what you have to do here is get your Flood out and just shoot him with water. He does anything that's made of the goop does not like the water, obviously, and until he falls over, you shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that. No fair. And then he'll teleport over here. Now we've just got to chase him. You don't have to shoot him with water, but just chase him. Oh, excuse me, sir. Showing you a little bit of the mechanics you can do here, a little bit of parkouring. Oh, God, I'm not doing this very well at all. So he will come to this spot here. I just know this because I have played this plenty of times. So he's laughing at us here. So once you get close to him, he'll make some more graffiti. So this is basically going to be our first level. So what you want to do is shoot it with water and then jump straight into it and follow him. And this would be basically like our world. So yeah, this would be basically a whole world, to be fair. It's not a world, it's like a teleportation. So you'll actually teleport to a different part of the island through this graffiti. So it is still on the island, this place, but you're just teleporting to it, let's say. So you'll have a certain amount of missions per level. So I think there's about eight missions per level here. And our first one here, obviously, just explained here. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. So it's the Bianco Hills. Bianco Hills? Yeah, we're going to call it that. So, new mechanic, you can actually slide in water and you actually slide really quickly. Another thing, you can also bounce off of zip lines, which is quite neat. So, first thing we have to do here is, obviously, we have to get over this wall here. So, obviously, we've got some enemies here, so we can get rid of all these. Oh, don't run into them. Obviously, it's very generous of life as well. Obviously, if you explode them, they explode. Kick them, and they get out of the way. So, there's also another thing we're going to be doing in this playthrough, is we're going to try and get as many stars as possible here. But another way you get a star is, if you guys are familiar with Mario 64, you got stars for collecting 100 coins in a level. You also get the same thing on this level. So we're also going to be collecting as many coins as possible here. Because if we can get 100, then we're going to get our coin star here. So if there, another thing to note as well is in every level, the layout will be different, enemies will be different, coin placements will be different. So you do also want to watch out for that, because basically, so if you've got 1 to 8 stars, each one is a different mission. I ain't going to collect this here, I will explain this in a minute. So for example, on the first level, you might have 100 coins around. Second level, you might have 150 coins around. Third might be 70. Fourth might be 200. It's always different depending on level. So sometimes you have to pick the particular level to be able to get the coin stars. But we'll get into that in the future. So blue coins, these will be scattered across every level, even in the main Delpho part. You know what I mean, like the home base. They'll even be around here. So basically, you want to collect these because I think every 5 you collect is basically a shine sprite. So let's make our way over here, shall we? So obviously you will see these Mario graffitis around here. They're in the shape of an M. Most of these will have a blue coin, so it is worth just getting rid of them. Okay, so you can talk to all these people if you want. They won't really tell you anything. Hold on. So I'm going to wall jump here and then use my Flood to get up here, because I do believe there's something up here as well. Okay, yeah, you can obviously see here. There's a little hidden blue coin in here. I don't know exactly all of the locations of the blue coins, but I'll get as many of them as I can for you guys. But just be aware that I won't always remember where they all were. So more than likely I won't be 100% in this game just because of that. Oh, crap. Yeah, you will take quite a bit of damage in this game, so it is quite generous. But if you do lose life, you've got two ways of replenishing it. So you're either collecting coins as you normally would. So 3 coins here. You've basically got that. Collecting coins to replenish your health, or you can also go into water. So you can actually swim in this game. You know, you don't drown. Another blue coin here. But you'll also get a separate health bar here. And this will actually be your air, basically. So you can actually, I think you can replenish your health in here. I might be incorrect with that one, to be fair. I'll have to test it if I can. But basically the same again. Don't let your blue health bar go too low or else you will drown, basically. If you open all the flowers, you get a load of coins. I think if you water the doors as well, you actually get coins. No? Or sometimes you do. Okay, so this little area here I think we're done with. So what we want to do here is... I think we need to get over this wall over here, don't we? So let's go and deal with this guy over here, because he'll give us a coin here. Boom, get out of here. You know, it doesn't give you a coin. I thought these guys give you coins. Guess not. Okay, so they don't give you anything then. So, right, let's go on this thing here, and let's have a little bouncy bounce. Oh, there's a coin over there. I probably should get that. If I'm going for the 100 coin star, I do need to collect all these coins. So I will only be going for the 100 coin star, like, once. So once I've done it, I've done it. I don't have to keep collecting all the coins in every level then. So if I can, I will do them as soon as possible, because they are normally a pain in the ass to do. I do believe as well, if you ring these bells, you will get an extra little one up here. So nice little one up, nice little 3D mushroom. They do look quite cool. So yeah, right, we want to go across this wall here. So I don't think that's enough. That might be enough. Yep, cool. Another thing you'll notice is these X's. You'll see little symbols like X or a circle or a triangle. Basically, if you water this, another one will show up at the other position of the X. So there's another position of an X somewhere. I think it's actually between these walls here. Yeah, so right here. So you have to go across, pick it up, and you got it. And you can do the same again the other way. So basically each pair of these symbols will give you 2 blue coins, basically. So if you water this one, that'll now come out on the other side where the other one was. So once again, these are time limits, so you do have to do this fairly quick, or else they will disappear. There we go, another star there. Or not another star, but another blue coin there. So, cool. You will also have arrowed signs that do help you find your way if you do get lost. The arrowed signs will locate your... will show you the location of the current objective you're on. So, we're not finished up here, so we'll just go to a little trip up here. Come back up here. Because up here, there was another symbol, and there was another coin. Yeah, also bear in mind, I know the tutorial did tell you, but be aware of your water tank. If you need to fill it up, you've either got to find these little boxes that have the nozzles in, or you just go in the water. I do believe there's another area up here we can go to as well. Oh, I nearly got up there. Don't know if there's anything up here, so... Let me just check if I can get up here. No, hold on. That was a bit of a bad one. Can you go up here? No, I don't think there's anything up there at the minute anyway. But that's what I mean. I think in a different level there is something up there, but I can't remember 100%. Well then, let's go. Alright, so we're going to make our way across here. Clean all the goop up as we go along. You don't have to clean all this goop up. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Obviously this goop here is hiding some trees here. I think if you do shoot these, they do explode. So you just get some little coins and that if you do water everything down. You don't have to, like I said, but I'm just going to do it here because I'm just trying to get 100 coins. Obviously, the more goop you get rid of, the less enemies you're going to have spawning on you as well. Get out of my face! I think you can actually explode these. Maybe you can't then. We'll thought you could. Okay, so we're on 56 here, so I don't think there's anything over there we can do with. There are some coins over here, so let me just have a little swim over here. So to get these coins, you can grab a swim, or you can get on this lily pad, another little mechanic here, and if you shoot in the opposite direction, you will go that way. Another little mechanic here you can do. And also take consideration that there are coins underneath the water as well. Swim back up. And we're going to make our way over here. So these are enemies. They're not, yeah, I don't know if you can actually kill these enemies. They are a bit of a pain though. I think you can stun them. But I don't think you can actually kill them. Alright, so we're just going to make our way over here because I'm not sure if there's anything else over here or not. But we will just have a little quick look around here just in case. Oh, come on. There's a guy stuck there. He's not even moving, is he? You guys see that in the background? Why can I not get on this lily pad? Yeah, look, he's just stuck in position like that. So you can go in first person mode if it's a bit easier for you guys. Yeah, well, it's not really first person, but a zoomed in third person mode should be. Yeah, now he's dancing, look. He wasn't doing that when I was close to him. I want my coins. I'm hoping there's enough in this level to actually get the 100 coin star here. Because if there isn't, I might have to do this again in another level. Making our way through here now. Come on then. I've got another 4 coins here. Yeah, not many people go for the 100 coin star just because it is a pain in the arse to do, really. Yeah, because you basically just have to take a lot of time in these levels to get the 100 coin star. Ow. You're not very nice. Okay, let's have a look here. I don't even know if there is enough coins, you know. I don't think there is. There's none under here. See, some of the levels you have some under there. There's no up there. There's no. I don't know if there is, you know, guys. Actually, I don't think there is. We might have to do it on another level. But this is what I meant about it has to be the right level, or else you can't get them. It's the only thing that makes it a bit annoying, to be fair. Just out of previous experience, I do know there are some enemies over here. Whether they've actually spawned here or not, they do give you some coins, though. If I can get up here. Okay. Oh, no, see, you have enemies that spawn on here sometimes. Oh, yeah, so I might have to do it in a different level then, guys, because I don't see enough coins, unfortunately. So, okay, let's go to the main boss here. Wow, Jesus Christ, that guy flew. So, an easy way of doing this is literally just go on here. Go on the lily pad, because then the enemies can't follow you. And then just shoot from here, really. Oh, actually, no, maybe not. Maybe not on the lily pad, then, because you actually moved yourself out of the way, didn't you? Don't listen to me, I don't know anything. Right, here then. So just stay in the water, just so you're fueling up. Oh, he's aiming at us. Activate him so he comes out of his little hidey hole. And then just whittle away at him again. So yeah, this guy does get very repetitive at the start for some bizarre reason. You need to fight this guy 3 times in a row. I don't know why. But for some bizarre reason, that's what they decided to do. So 3 shots again, and he's out of here. I can't believe I ain't got enough coins. I'm gutted about that. Ah, you might see a character in the background. Here's up. Where are them coins, by the way? That's not enough coins, is it, really? No, there's not enough coins. Damn it. No way. I need 25 coins. Where can I find 25 coins from? So you might notice another character up there. The Piranha guy, I can't remember his name now. Peter Piranha, or whatever his name is. Right, okay, well, we're going to have to try and do it in another level just because, yeah, we don't have enough normal coins here, so that's a bit unfortunate. Save and continue. Sometimes, to be fair, I decide to do the red coin. Not the red coins. I decide to do the 100 coins when you get the red coins. Because you do get, I think in every level, you do get red coins you have to collect. And obviously that's an extra 8 coins that's going to, that's going to spawn straight away. So, our next mission. Down with what did it say? I can't remember what it said now. PT Piranha. Yeah, PT Piranha, that's his name, sorry. I don't know what the hell I was on about then. Cool, see it again. Start at the same spot and off you go. The same again. Some of the coins might be in the same location, some might not. As you can notice, this gate is now open here, so we don't have to go over the top. Once again, we still do have some things here. And if you notice here, this guy will actually shoot stuff at you. So if I'm just going to give you an idea now, look. Is he going to shoot anything? He normally shoots from up there. No, he's not doing it. No, he normally shoots at you from up there. He shoots these big old brown splodges. Oh, there you go. Look, here we go. Look, here comes one. I'll get out of the way now. That's another thing to watch out for, because he will shoot you there. Oh, that was close. Thanks for telling me, Flood. A little bit late. So, let's make our way up this mountain now, because we've unlocked this little area. It's a nice area to maneuver, just dodge all the things. Make your way up. He will still shoot you, by the way, so just be aware of that. Ow. Still shooting at me. A little water fountain here to get your fluids back up. He's still shooting at me here. Making our way up this little maze of thorny vines here, so I am going to collect this here. So we're going to collect our coin here, and then what we want to do here is basically just got the windmill. Look at that view. Yeah, it's not too big of a level, to be fair, this first one that we're going to do here. But you're surprised how much that they actually put into this level. So, this guy. You might know this guy from Mario Kart. You do see him as a character here and there. But this is what he originally came from. This is where he originally started from as an enemy. Little funny cutscene here. Where I'm looking around. Floor's cracked. Oh! The roof collapses. So, first little mini boss. You will go against this guy a few times as well. He's not too hard to deal with. Basically, you wait for him to do that. You shoot in his mouth. And then, basically, he will get very full of water, and you just have to ground pound him. And then that's basically how you do damage to him. Nice and easy. He will get annoyed at himself and start smacking himself in the head. But just clear up all the brown goo so these guys don't spawn. And then, yeah, just repeat. Just keep repeating it. If you do get too close, he will swing his head around. Doesn't do damage to you. It's quite funny, though, because it will make you fly. Oh, why is it right in front of you? Yeah, it's obviously warming you up to some harder boss battles that will be coming up. There are some harder ones. Oh, that didn't work. I don't know why that guy spawned, by the way, there. But you notice they actually spawn their own goo if they explode, so you've got to make sure to get rid of all of it. The tiniest bit that's left, they will spawn from it. He will look the other way, so you have to be a little bit quick on your feet. And that should be the final blow. Boom! And that's him done for. Not too hard. Bit different to the Goop monsters, so... And behold, another Shine Sprite. Excellent. And that's our third one. I think I have time just for one more here. I'm going to make the episodes maybe about 45 minutes long. Just to make them not too long for you guys. Not, you know, I don't want them to be too long or too quiet. So, every time you come back to the main world, you will get updates. So this is actually the next area we're going to unlock, but we're not going to unlock that yet. We're going to sort of do one world at a time. Another thing to note out as well is you notice there's no sunshine here at the minute. You know, and obviously every shine sprite you get, you'll notice that this light actually gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So eventually everything will be covered in light again, which is quite nice because it sort of sees your your progress within the actual game. The more shine sprites you get, the brighter the the Delfino home actually becomes. Actually looks really cool. So Bianco Hills again, episode 3, the Hillside Cave Secret. So another new mechanic in the game here we're going to get into here. So we've got a cave. So it obviously gives you a little introduction here of how to get to it. Or well, it just shows you where it is. So we obviously know where that is. We've been there a few times now. New enemies. These guys are a bit annoying. You can't. I don't think you can kill them. Every time you get close to them, they just sort of end up going in that mode, which is a bit annoying. So enemies, or not enemies, but friendlies. When you clean them off, sometimes they will give you stuff. Phew, you saved me. Thanks a bundle. And sometimes they will give you blue coins, so it is worth doing it. Excuse me. Another enemy. These guys. You might recognise these enemies. Same again. Let them jump on their head. Easy peasy. This might be this might be the level that you can actually get 100 coins on. As I mentioned, the enemies are over here. They weren't there before. And there's also enemies up here, I believe. No, there isn't. Huh. It normally is. So, to get to this bit, it's not hard. You can do it as many different ways as you want, but I just tend to do it like this. Probably not the intended way, but the other way to do it, okay, if not, is come to this wall, do a triple jump, wall jump, use flood, turn around, and just come up here. If not, the intended way would be to... No, that probably is the intended way, because you've got logs over here, yeah, or you go up this way, yeah. So these are the two intended ways. We've got now that points up, so just jump onto that. And then jump off that. And then we go into our little cave here. So, these. Jump into a mystical cave and Shadow Mario takes flood off of us. So these are like proper old school Mario now. So it's only platforming, no flood helping you out. And you have these like they're like little bonus stages, these are. I used to always call them little bonus stages. But they're quite cool. Like you look around and in this brand, it's sort of something for like Mario Galaxy. But you go into this like random world, you know, you've got planes and sky and star. You know, it's weird. It's cool though, and then you get some really cool music to go along with it. And then it's just you. That's all you got. You've just got your jump, and that's all you've got. So these can be quite challenging. These, because obviously if you jump too far, like I just nearly did there, you got no flood to save you. Like that, I'm dead. You know, and then you lose a life. So our first death there. These do get very hard as well. This one is fairly simple and easy. Obviously, I'm very out of practice for this game, so I'm probably not going to get it straight away. But these do get very hard. Okay, so you can move your camera angle around if it does help you out here. But just, you know, take it nice and slowly on these blocks. You know, each one has a different movement. So just move them on, jump onto... Wow, that moved very quick. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, this is the only difficult part of this section, by the way. It's just this start bit. The rest of the level's not hard. It's just this one bit with the blocks. Because they're just so random. So once again, try again here. I'm just going to jump straight under this one. There we go. And then right here. So, you can knock these pins down with a ground pound. I was going to say butt slam them randomly. You do get coins. I don't really know why you'd get coins, because you don't really need them. Not unless you keep your coins from outside of this level and you can take them in and then maybe get a few extra coins, maybe for your 100 coin star. But apart from that, yeah, just make your way along here. It's not very hard. Just keep you holding forward, really. You've got some little stars. Just jump. I mean, you can get a little one up here if you want. Another thing to note is them pins. Sometimes you can get one-ups from them. So it is worth doing them if you're running a bit low on one-ups. But yeah, nice and simple, and that's basically your level done. So that would be save and continue, and you carry on again. Okay, so I think we have actually got time for another one here. I think we can get one more here going in. So, and then you respawn outside the level. You do get flood back, so don't worry, you don't always lose him. It is quite generous on that. That you do lose flood. But another little Easter egg as well for you is if you go back into that world now and do it again, you'll actually have FLUDD with you. And there's actually bonus stars you can do within these levels. And they do red coin challenges. So, I can't remember. Does it allow you to go back in it again? Let me just try it. Just so you guys get an idea here of what I mean. So I believe once you've done one of these secret levels, if you do the exact same level again, I don't believe you lose FLUDD. So it's only the first time you do it, you lose FLUDD. And then what that allows for you to do is... Let's see if I can quickly speed run this for you so you can see. Yeah, you can make your own water to slide on, actually. It makes you go really quick. Once again, do whatever mechanic you want to get up here. I find that's probably the most successful one here. Oh, right. And then I don't think you lose FLUDD. Yeah, so you don't lose FLUDD now. So basically it's the same layout, but you'll have a red button now. And then what you got to do on this red button, give it a smack. Collect 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Good luck. And then basically you've got a minute to collect all these red coins. Apparently I can't even get up this one block for some bizarre reason. I've never actually done these, so I don't actually know how hard these are. Just saying. I'm hoping they're not going to be too tough, but they might be quite tough to do. But obviously, like I said, now you can do this a bit quicker now that you've got FLUDD. But you'll have like these random platforms that spawn even further away now. So, you know, it does increase the challenge a little bit on these levels. Okay, so we're just flying away across here, and we've got one more left. Where's our last one? Oh crap, it's over there. So yeah, just float along, collect them all, and then you get your star. Yeah, and then once basically you collect all the red coins, that's it. You know, there's no time limit after that. So then you just do the level as normal. But yeah, you just saw there how much the difficulty increased on that. You know, and this is the first one we've got to do. You know, there'll be a lot more of these to do. So yeah, nice. And then you'll get another little bonus star. So yeah, I will try and do as many of these as possible as well. So just bear in mind, every secret, we're going to say secret place we get, there's always going to be a second star in it to do the red coins, basically. Yeah, and I think that is a good point to end the episode here, guys. So, thank you very much for watching this new series of Super Mario Sunshine. If you guys like this video, please do like, subscribe, share it with your friends. If you want to see more of this content, give me all the feedback, give me all the support, and I'll push these videos out just as much as everything else. So, I will be having Mario Odyssey come out, I will be having Mario Sunshine come out, and I will still be updating on Dead by Daylight. And I do need to catch up on Skyrim, to be fair, because I haven't even done a Skyrim one for a while, but I will start doing a bit more variety of them all. So the next video of Sunshine might be a couple of days, because I do have to get other videos out. But apart from that, guys, unless you want me to focus on one particular series, I'm happy to do that as well. All depends what you guys are liking. But apart from that, guys, another little Easter egg as well is if you leave your controller idle, Mario will fall asleep. This used to be a little Easter egg in Mario 64. He would do this. It's quite cool how they still do it. They never seem to do it in new Mario games now, but it is quite cool. But yeah, I suppose people don't leave their consoles on for very long anymore. They sort of just turn them off. Back then you'd just leave them off and you'd just go out for an hour and Mario would just be sat here sleeping. But yeah, apart from that, guys, thank you very much for supporting this series, and I'll see you all in the next episode.